In society, the most crucial ability to stand firm is understanding human nature. Knowing people allows us to succeed in all aspects of life. There are two easiest ways to make money. One is by taking advantage of people's weaknesses, and the other is by leveraging their strengths. Whoever truly understands people will understand money. Human vices are often the source of profit. What I am saying is not easy to grasp at first, so make sure to watch until the end to fully comprehend it. Mind Creates Form welcomes you and your friends. In reality, the opportunity to make money has never diminished. It's just that the demands on your intellect have increased. The 1995 film Seven highlights the 7 deadly sins: pride, envy, anger, sloth, greed, lust, and gluttony. These are inherent human traits that all religions urge people to avoid. However, the fundamental logic of business runs counter to religious teachings. Business is about identifying, exploiting, and even magnifying human weaknesses to create commercial empires. Friendship websites capitalize on lust. The financial industry thrives on greed. The food and wine industries profit from gluttony. Online shopping takes advantage of laziness. Flex culture fuels pride. And the gaming industry taps into jealousy and anger, providing an outlet for real-life frustrations through virtual competition. Every successful business leader is an expert at leveraging human nature. It is precisely these inherent desires that generate profit. For example, if you have an interest in beautiful women, your phone will be flooded with images of them. If you enjoy singing, your feed will be filled with performances by hidden talents. If you aspire to wealth, you'll constantly see economic talks that stimulate ambition. Your preferences are not private. They are exposed in front of business strategists who meticulously track and manipulate them. There is nowhere to hide. The things you love will continuously be presented to you, consuming your time and attention until you realize that your entire digital experience has been curated around your desires. If you want to be indulgent, they will enable your indulgence. If you want to improve, they will push content that fuels your growth. This cycle ensures that the strong get stronger while the weak remain trapped. In reality, every day you exist within someone else's design. The content you consume, the choices you make, and even your aspirations are often shaped by unseen hands, individuals who understand human nature at its core. This world is, in essence, a carefully constructed game. You must decide, will you be the one controlling the game, or will you be controlled? People who observe others leisurely drinking coffee may aspire to a relaxed lifestyle, while those who think strategically contemplate how to be the one selling coffee to them. Who do you study every day? The answer determines your fate. Frankly speaking, this world operates like a casino with only 3 types of people: the architects who design the game, the dealers who facilitate it, and the gamblers who blindly play along. The vast majority, 99%, fall into the last category. The remaining 1% is split between the first 2 groups, and within that 1%, only an elite fraction are true game architects, the ones who set the rules and reap the biggest rewards. To help you understand better, let me give you an example. All entrepreneurs follow 3 primary methods when starting a business. 1. The traditional method, betting with your own money. You discover a business opportunity and decide to pursue it. To fund your startup, you use your savings and borrow money from friends or the bank, raising $1 million to launch your venture. This is the classic approach, investing on debt. Approximately 80% of entrepreneurs follow this method. However, if your business fails, creditors and banks will seize all your assets. Essentially, you are betting on yourself, and if you lose everything. 2. The expert method, using other people's money to bet. Instead of risking your own capital, you create a compelling PowerPoint presentation outlining your company's development plan. You invite friends, investors, and customers to contribute capital, promising a return of $1 billion from an initial investment of $1 million. By selling 30% of your company's shares for $1 million, you leverage other people's money. As long as you can persuade investors, someone will be willing to fund your business. Even if the company goes bankrupt, you still receive a salary for several years without personal financial loss. This is a method of investing through shares, using other people's money to take risks. 3. The elite method, profiting from a percentage of all bettors. This is the highest level of business strategy. Here, you publicly raise capital from society by allowing investors to own shares in your project, promising them a stake in future profits. Investors can trade their shares, adding liquidity and value to the company. You strategically value your company at an estimated $1 billion, and when it officially launches, your personal net worth skyrockets to tens of millions of dollars. At this stage, you are no longer concerned with running the company long-term. You are looking for the right moment to sell and exit with massive wealth. This is the essence of stock issuance, a game that all major corporations play. When investors join, the original founders, the bettors, and the openers start cashing out and preparing to leave. Starting a business may seem similar across different entrepreneurs, but the role you choose determines your ultimate outcome. The gambler works hard to make money, the table owner collects money, and the casino operator is the one who truly becomes rich. What is the difference between these three groups? When people discover a gold mine, everyone rushes to dig for gold. You also join in, but soon realize there is hardly any gold left to dig. What should you do? Instead of joining the frantic gold mining team, sell water, food, tools, books, and gold mining guides. Offer skills training for those heading toward the gold mine. The real money isn't in mining gold, it's in selling to gold miners. In today's world, the essence of making money lies in making money from people who want to make money. This is why platforms like YouTube became giants. They didn't make money just from content, but from people who wanted to make money through content. When the street economy emerged, the first people to profit weren't the street vendors, but those who supplied mobile sales vehicles. A friend of mine, who wasn't a prominent live streamer before, created a toolkit for live streamers and suddenly saw his business take off. He didn't compete with live streamers. He sold tools to help them succeed. Look at Airbnb. It doesn't own any apartments or villas, yet people all over the world use its platform to find accommodations. The renters work hard, but earn little, while Airbnb owns no real estate, yet has a market value in the hundreds of billions, all thanks to a simple phone app. Now, take a look at your own situation. You pay rent, electricity, water, and employee salaries. You work tirelessly all day and night. But how much money do you actually earn in a year? Is this worth thinking about? Taobao owns no goods, Kunar has no hotels, and Sietrip has no planes, yet they make far more money than traditional companies that do. Why is that? The answer is simple. They are the casino operators. They don't gamble themselves. Instead, they make money from the bookies and gamblers. The bookie in this case is the restaurant, the hotel, and the airline, while the gamblers are the consumers. Take Mr. Ho Hong San, who opened many casinos. He himself never gambled because he understood the real way to get rich was not by gambling, but by making money from gamblers. So, never be the gambler, be the casino owner. Don't be a chess piece, be the chess player. A practical example, understanding this will ensure you never lack money again. Suppose you are very good at making rice rolls and want to open a rice roll shop to make money. At this point, you need to think carefully. Are you selling rice rolls to make money, or are you selling a rice roll shop to make money? If a plate of rice rolls costs $15 with a net profit of $5, how many rice rolls must you sell to make $100 million? The answer? 20 million rice rolls, which is nearly impossible to achieve in your lifetime. However, instead of making money from selling rice rolls, you can standardize the process of opening a rice roll shop, refining how to make the rice rolls and their ingredients, just like McDonald's. Then, host a seminar to sell franchise rights. For each rice roll shop, you charge a $5,000 franchise fee. With 200 shops, you make $10 million. With 2,000 shops, you make $100 million. And that's just the beginning. This doesn't include training fees, supplying rice flour, meat fillings, vegetables, or selling rice roll making machines. Every part of the process, from training to supplying materials, generates profit for you. This is why McDonald's and KFC can open thousands of stores worldwide. They don't make money from customers in their restaurants, they make money from their franchisees. Here's how it works. You set up a semi-finished product factory in the suburbs that prepares pre-made rice rolls and dishes to deliver to all the restaurants. The process is so simple that even a child can do it after 3 days of training. No need for a chef, no reliance on skilled workers. This allows you to scale the business massively. At this point, you are the planner, the one who opens the casino. The franchisees are your bookies. The customers are the gamblers. Whether the individual restaurants profit or lose, you always make money because your profit comes not from customers, but from restaurant owners. Consider Starbucks, which now has over 20,000 stores worldwide and more than 23,000 successful franchise contracts. They don't make money from selling coffee. They make money from selling coffee shops. This is the key difference between someone who opens a casino and someone who enters a casino. The secret to making money chase you, having customers chase you with their money, is what every boss dreams of. However, in reality, most people chase customers with products every day. The more desperately you pursue them, the faster they run away. In the end, customers avoid you like the plague, while you pant like a dog, struggling to make a sale. Then, you start complaining that business is difficult. But the real question is, why do customers run faster the more you chase them? The answer is simple. No one wants to be persuaded. People want to be attracted. This is why some businesses are wildly successful. They don't chase customers. Instead, they make customers chase them. Their secret to making money is like a supermodel in a bikini waving at you, irresistible. The key lies in creating an attraction so strong that customers come to you, instead of you hunting them down. Instead of just selling products, you must become a casino operator, a planner, someone who creates undeniable value that others cannot ignore. Only then will you truly master the game and attract attention, money, and success. In your field, don't settle for being a bookmaker or a table host. Become a game shaper. The one who sets the rules and profits from the players is the one who wins in the end. This is the path to prosperity and long-term success. Let me give you an example that I hope will stimulate your deep thinking and change the way you see business forever. We all know about Apple's iPhone, but when you bought an iPhone, did a salesperson approach you, introduce the product, and convince you to buy it? Or did you proactively go to the Apple Store or a dealer to purchase one? The answer is the latter, right? Why do people buy iPhones without being convinced? In reality, no one had to introduce or persuade millions of people around the world to buy an iPhone. Yet, they willingly brought their money to the store to purchase one. So, how does Apple get customers to buy on their own without a sales pitch? To understand this, we must first grasp a fundamental principle. If you truly understand it, you too can make customers chase you with money instead of you having to chase them. Let's analyze how people develop proactive buying behavior by looking at how major brands like Apple operate. The secret behind Apple's strategy. When you hear the word iPhone, what comes to mind? Probably luxury, innovation, and modern technology. This isn't by accident, it's the result of a decades-long branding strategy. Apple doesn't just sell phones, they sell a lifestyle. They create a role model that people aspire to be. Apple does more than manufacture high-quality products. They also craft compelling stories about their brand. This allows them to embed a strong emotional connection in the minds of consumers. How Apple creates desire for their products. Apple doesn't release new products randomly. Instead, they stage grand product launch events that capture global attention. This is like creating a paradise that everyone wants to reach. Then, Apple provides consumers with a bridge to reach that paradise. They do this through Apple stores with an unmatched customer experience, financing programs that make buying easier, a tightly integrated product ecosystem that keeps users engaged. These factors make owning an iPhone both effortless and desirable. Apple's three-step formula for success. 1. They build an image of a classy and innovative brand. 2. They create desire for their products by introducing cutting-edge technology and sleek designs. 3. They make purchasing easy by providing multiple ways for customers to own their products. This story isn't meant to shock or upset anyone. Instead, it's meant to help you better understand the power of branding, storytelling, and market positioning. If you create an image that people admire and a goal that they strive for, customers will chase you with money, just like they do with Apple. This concept highlights the power of creating a strong image, setting an attractive goal, and providing a clear path to achieve that goal. This principle applies not only to business, but also to social and personal relationships. To illustrate this idea, let me share a real event that perfectly demonstrates the heaven and the bridge model. On February 28, 2013, in Sichuan province, China, an unusual incident took place on a local bridge called the Nine-Eyed Bridge. That afternoon, a man was walking across the bridge when, out of nowhere, a woman rushed toward him, likely intoxicated, and forcefully pushed him to the ground. In an unexpected turn of events, she removed his pants and assaulted him. After struggling for a while, the man was eventually overpowered. Once the incident was over, he immediately ran to the local police station to report it. The local police took the case seriously and launched an investigation. However, what happened next was even more bizarre and unexpected. As news of the incident spread, groups of men aged 22 to 33 began gathering at the Nine-Eyed Bridge, hoping for a similar encounter. Over the next few days, the crowd grew into the thousands. Many of them raised their hands and called out for the woman to return. The situation quickly turned chaotic, transforming the bridge into an unexpected tourist attraction. If food vendors had set up shop in the area, they could have easily earned tens of thousands of dollars from the massive crowd. As the situation spiraled out of control, the city police had no choice but to intervene. A large number of officers were mobilized to disperse the crowds and restore order at the Nine-Eyed Bridge. This incident demonstrates how a strong image, heaven, and a clear opportunity, the bridge, can create a powerful attraction. In business, marketing, and even personal relationships, the key is to craft an enticing goal and provide a compelling path for people to follow, just like the unexpected crowd that formed at the Nine-Eyed Bridge. After hearing this story, you might wonder, what were those men thinking? Would thousands and thousands of people all be fools? Did they really believe they would find that same woman? If it were me, I wouldn't go. I'm definitely not that foolish. Would you go? I don't know if you are or not, but thousands of people did. This is an undeniable truth. The key takeaway here is putting yourself in their shoes to understand the psychology behind their actions. What if customers pursued our products the same way these men flocked to the bridge? Wouldn't that be an ideal marketing strategy? I'm telling you, understanding human nature is the foundation of effective marketing. If you grasp how people behave, you can craft a marketing strategy that triggers mass attraction. In reality, the first group of men who went to the Nine-Eyed Bridge may have understood why they were there. However, the ones who came later had no clue. They simply saw people gathering and followed suit. This is the same pattern that applies to customers in business. The first buyers of a product know why they are purchasing it. However, those who come later see others lining up and instinctively follow. Most consumers don't know why they buy certain products. The only thought in their minds is, everyone else has bought this, so I should buy it too. This is a powerful psychological trigger that businesses must leverage. Let's analyze why this phenomenon occurred. The man who was assaulted became an idol for many men. The idea of being attacked by a woman created a paradise-like fantasy for them. The Nine-Eyed Bridge became the bridge to that dream, making it a magnetic attraction. In marketing, without a heavenly idol, a desirable goal, and a bridge, a clear way to achieve that goal, customers won't chase after your products. If you can create the right perception and provide a compelling pathway, people will flock to your business just like they did to the Nine-Eyed Bridge. The 4 most profitable types of money. 1. Money from information differences. I know what you don't know. In the past, businesses thrived on information asymmetry, where sellers had more knowledge than buyers. This allowed traders to act as intermediaries and profit. However, as information becomes more transparent, buyers and sellers can connect directly, eliminating the need for middlemen. This shift marks the end of profiting from price differences as a sustainable business model. 2. Money from cognitive differences. I know what you don't understand. The future of commerce will not be about product knowledge, but about cognitive superiority. People with higher understanding will always profit from those with lower understanding. You'll notice that individuals at different cognitive levels often have opposing views, yet those who understand the deeper game always win. 3. Money from execution power. We both know, but only I take action. Knowledge alone is not enough. Many people understand opportunities but never act. The ones who execute will always profit from those who hesitate. 4. Money from core competitiveness. We both understand, but I do it better. Even when 2 people share the same knowledge, one will excel in execution, efficiency, or innovation. This is why mentors and teachers can guide you, but success still depends on execution. To build influence and control market behavior, you must understand human nature and cater to people's desires. Identify what capable people like and dislike and provide value accordingly. Give people what they crave, and they will be drawn to you. The most successful individuals and businesses master the art of emotional and financial influence. By understanding these principles, you position yourself at the top of the economic food chain, ensuring long-term success, and profitability. Business is a game of exchanging small amounts of money for larger returns. At its core, human nature is driven by desire. By stimulating and controlling desire, you gain the ability to influence and control others' decisions. The key to success is in designing a game, distributing wealth, and leveraging reputation so that people work hard in pursuit of their own desires, which ultimately benefits you. Internal management and logistics. Money distribution within a company is different from other industries. Talented individuals feast on the best opportunities. mediocre workers get smaller portions. O. The ignorant struggle for scraps. Logistics and efficiency. O. 3 people should handle the workload of 5, but only receive the salary of 4. External strategy. Exploiting perceived benefits. Make others feel like they are winning. O. Human nature is greedy. As long as people believe they are benefiting, they will continue to buy from you. O. Amazon and eBay capitalize on this psychology, offering lower prices yet maintaining quality, which turn them into global giants. Front-end versus back-end profits. O. The front end attracts users. O. The back end generates revenue. O. If you only focus on front-end sales, you won't sustain long-term profits. Overcoming your own human nature. To improve continuously, you must fight against your own instincts. Comfort zones lead to stagnation. O. Most animals, when full, simply lounge in the sun. O. Humans, though evolved, still carry the lazy gene. If you want to rise above the majority, you must do what others won't. O. While others watch TV, you read books. O. While others play games, you study. O. While others dream, you take action. O. While others waste time, you maximize productivity. By following the desires of others while resisting your own complacency, you will outperform and surpass even the most talented individuals. Problems are synonymous with money. Poor people often believe that they want money, but if you think about it carefully, whoever constantly thinks about money is essentially a beggar. Those who only focus on money will inevitably remain poor. Money is not the goal. It is merely a byproduct of solving problems. The more valuable the problem you solve, the greater the financial reward you receive. Instead of chasing money, focus on identifying problems you can solve for others. When you find a real need, people will naturally pay you to fix it. Jack Ma created a solution that made business transactions easier for everyone. Steve Jobs revolutionized communication by making technology more accessible. We found a way to share knowledge on human nature and trade, helping people avoid business failures. And you, what have you discovered? Solving small versus those big problems. The scale of the problem you solve determines the size of your reward. Solve small problems, and you will receive small rewards. Solve big problems, and you will gain immense success. Poor people view making money as a hunt. They constantly seek ways to take advantage of others, rely on luck, and start over every year with no real progress. Rich people, on the other hand, approach wealth like farming. They plant seeds. They nurture their efforts over time. They create value and contribution before receiving long-term benefits. The most dangerous mindset when it comes to making money is the obsession with getting rich quickly. Those who only chase immediate profits often fall into traps, burn out, or lose everything due to short-term thinking. Instead, build sustainable value. Focus on solving meaningful problems, and money will naturally flow to you. Many people complain about being too poor. When I tell them to start a business, their immediate response is, how can I start a business without money? The truth is, starting a business has little to do with money. Think about it. If there were an advertisement claiming that you only need to invest a small amount to make a stable profit, would such an amazing opportunity really be available to you? Would large financial corporations with vast resources overlook such an easy chance to make money? The essence of capital is profit-seeking, and major corporations have far sharper business instincts than the average person. Even if you have some money, how can you compete with them? Projects that only require money to generate profit are not for ordinary individuals. If you think money is your biggest asset, you are already at a disadvantage compared to financial giants. If you come across a project that promises huge returns with little investment, you are not an entrepreneur. You are just prey for those who truly control the market. Understand that starting a business is different from investing. Starting a business means making money from people by providing value, solving problems, and creating demand. Investing is simply using money to make more money, often through financial markets or existing businesses. If you lack capital, do not act like a beggar hoping for a miracle. Those who rely on handouts or guaranteed opportunities will always be taken advantage of. Anyone who directly offers you a business opportunity is likely using you as their stepping stone. Large-scale projects that suddenly expand nationwide often benefit only the top-tier insiders, while latecomers lose their hard-earned savings. Jack Ma once said, "Starting a business means going it alone." If you believe someone will hand you an easy path to success, you are setting yourself up for failure. Many dream of joining a successful movement and effortlessly making money, but once the market stabilizes, those without real skills or value will inevitably become scapegoats. In business, there are no shortcuts, only strategies, execution, and real value creation. Thinking and differences in business. Some people say, "The world is so big, and there are so many people. Is it just me?" That thinking is not wrong, but the mistake is that everyone thinks like that. In the past 2 years, money in the market has behaved like headless flies. Wherever there is an opportunity, people rush in hoping to strike gold. But soon, the money vanishes, and the headless flies move on to the next target. People often say, "If you haven't done well as an employee, don't talk about starting a business." Never believe that statement. The person who says it has never started a business but wants to sound profound. Being an employee and being an entrepreneur require completely different mindsets. One is the mindset of a king, the other is the mindset of a follower. Great employees often struggle when starting a business, and great entrepreneurs usually fail at being employees. The boss is a boss, and the employee is an employee. Their roles have completely different natures and can never be interchanged. Types of startups. 1. Resource synthesizers. These individuals have no money, no technology, and no product, but they specialize in finding partners, organizing a business model, and profiting as the middleman. If one project fails, they move on to another without financial loss. This is often called white wolf flute without a hand. 2. Investment players. These people research fast-growing industries, identify profitable sectors, and invest. Their philosophy is, "You need money? I have it, but you must share the profits with me." 3. Shareholder contributors. These individuals already have stable jobs and professional skills. They are invited to be partners in a business because of their expertise. This is similar to a highly paid police officer investing in a business for additional income. 4. Blind risk takers. They see others starting businesses, making money, and buying cars, so they rush in without strategy or preparation. They rely on passion rather than a clear understanding of business. Some succeed by luck, but most fail repeatedly. 5. Trend followers. These people blindly chase business trends without understanding them. They jump into hot industries, following where everyone else goes. However, the true nature of entrepreneurship is to avoid competition, not join it. They believe they are visionary leaders, but in reality, they are just cannon fodder. 6. Professionally exploited. These individuals lack core skills, methods, or willingness to put in time and effort. They dream of getting rich quickly, making them easy targets for scams. They think they are the hook when, in reality, they are just the fish. Why most people fail in business. The low success rate in entrepreneurship among the general public is due to two main reasons. One, lack of business awareness. Imagine buying a new car without learning how to drive. What's worse is immediately taking a road trip without practice. Wouldn't that be reckless? Entrepreneurship without knowledge is just as dangerous. It leads to financial loss and failure. 2. Lack of a proper testing strategy. Think of a deck of 54 cards. If your goal is to draw the black joker, you may have to draw multiple times before succeeding. Some people get lucky on the first try, while others must go through the entire deck. Oh, this is why you should never invest too much money in a single business attempt. Oh, keep your resources safe. If one idea doesn't work, pivot and try again. Oh, do not hold on to failing businesses for too long. If you collapse financially, you may never recover. Modern entrepreneurship is about low-cost trial and error. The key to success is testing enough times to find a winning formula. Do not treat traditional industries like gambling, where you bet everything on one attempt and risk losing it all. Instead, focus on strategic moves, adapting quickly, and being flexible in your approach. Success in business is not about luck. It's about knowledge, adaptation, and strategy. Business logic has changed significantly over time. Keep these key principles in mind. 1. You don't always need capital to start a business. You can sell intelligence, courses, audio content, videos, and ideas without requiring upfront investment. 2. E-commerce on platforms like Amazon and eBay is becoming increasingly competitive. However, many people still profit by helping others navigate complex ordering processes and payment systems for international goods. 3. Private courses and niche expertise sell well online. On platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Zalo, people make money selling flirting courses, yoga tutorials, weight loss programs, and other specialized knowledge. 4. A friend of mine in a rural area set up a few computers to offer services like scanning registration codes and unlocking blocked WeChat accounts, earning over $400 million a year. Small but high-demand digital services like these can generate substantial income. 5. Content repurposing is a massive industry. Many YouTubers, TikTokers, and Facebook creators download foreign videos, translate them, and re-upload them to domestic platforms. The monthly earnings from this can reach hundreds of millions. 6. Live streaming mysterious or controversial events attracts massive audiences. Some brave content creators specialize in covering mystical stories or rare events, building a huge fan base. One successful show can generate far more income than a traditional job. 7. Fashion influencers are making a fortune. They collaborate to create videos featuring beautiful models, fashion tips, and style guides, linking to affiliate programs and earning commissions on product sales. There are countless examples of making money online. It's not that you can't make money, it's that you don't have the right mindset. Those who constantly preach that you must invest money to get rich are usually scammers. The real money makers often operate in silence. Insiders profit quietly, while outsiders dismiss opportunities they don't understand. One crucial rule to remember: when the market shifts, never assume you already know everything. The ones who think they know it all are often the most foolish. When starting a business, blindly following big companies is almost guaranteed to destroy you. Think of a camel crossing the desert. A rabbit asks the camel for the secret to survival, and the camel shares a long speech about perseverance. The rabbit confidently sets off, inspired by the advice. But the next day, the rabbit's body is found lifeless in the desert. What happened? The camel didn't lie, but it failed to mention its secret weapon, its hump. The hump stores water and fat, allowing the camel to survive extreme conditions. The rabbit, lacking this key advantage, was doomed from the start. This same principle applies to startups. If you blindly copy successful companies without understanding their hidden advantages, you will struggle to survive. Smart startup strategies. 1. Study the competition from the inside. A. Find the strongest competitors. O. Pretend to be an employee. O. Secretly research their products, services, and business models. O. Combine and crossbreed their strategies with your own innovations. 2. Minimize initial costs. Do not rent an expensive office. O. Do not hire employees too early. O. Start with just a few co-founders. By keeping costs lower than your competitors, you gain a major survival advantage. 3. Build gradually or start by selling at lower prices to attract early customers. O. Use personal connections and family support to secure initial revenue. O. Reinvest earnings into product upgrades, better services, and expanded marketing efforts. 4. Scale wisely. Once you've proven your business model, expand strategically. O. Avoid overinvesting too soon. The risk of failure is highest at the beginning. In the early stages, survival is more important than rapid growth. A smart entrepreneur moves strategically, avoids unnecessary risks, and adapts quickly. Starting a business is not about how much money you have. It's about how well you understand human behavior, strategy, and market trends. By thinking smart and moving carefully, you can achieve success without falling into common startup traps.